Welcome, this is fulldisclosure.news through now broadcasting through YouTube. And we wanted to share a story with you regarding the Nazca mummies, as we are doing we've been doing actually in the last few weeks already. And we just learned from Joyce Mantilla. He posted these a few days ago, like 3-4 days ago. Today is, by the way, today is April 29th, 2024. And Joyce Mantilla revealed this on a Facebook post. He says the following: how far does the censorship go? 4 newspapers of the El Comercio newspaper group, these are newspapers from Peru, agreed to publish a paid notice. This was, of course, like advertising, right? They agreed to publish a paid notice with an open letter from the award-winning American forensic scientist Dr. John McDowell. But then they caved. They desisted because the statement didn't pass their quote-unquote content filter. And then Joyce goes on to ask, does a group of newspapers that is in agony due to poor sales, that lays off dozens of journalists and editors from time to time, and with accounting in the red, have the luxury of rejecting cash? Could it be that they, quote-unquote, consulted their friends at the Peruvian Ministry of Culture before refusing? Could it be that in exchange for refusing, the presidency of the Council of Ministers of Peru or the presidency of the Republic of Peru offered them money from Peruvian taxpayers to publish with them state advertising? And then it says, as we say in Peru and other countries, there is no such thing as a free lunch. You can draw your own conclusions. And this is true. And well, he was sharing here a short video clip from TikTok. And it's a video clip of the Mexican journalist Jaime Maussan, which was also making some remarks about this, right? They were trying to publish the letter from an open letter written by Dr. John McDowell to put a little bit in context why this is important. El Comercio, which is the, I would say, the first Peruvian newspaper based in Lima, Peru, was founded in 1839. The first issue they published was on May 7th, 1839. So it's, in fact, the first Peruvian newspaper, and is the oldest, for sure, newspaper in Peru, and is one of the oldest Spanish language papers in the world, actually, as you can find out if you search on Google. And this would be the equivalent of, let's say, New York Times, right? Because it's that old. So it's influential because it's old, and we could call it mainstream media or a mainstream newspaper. Of course, they are online as well. But the fact that 4 newspapers from this same company, El Comercio, first agreed to publish the open letter from Dr. McDowell, and then they said, no, it's not, it's not, what would YouTube say? It's not advertiser friendly, right? Yeah, it's something like that. That's always the excuse when someone wants to censor information that they don't want to get published. But who's Dr. John McDowell? Well, he's a very important scientist. He's a DDS and an MS, and he's a very important forensic expert. He actually got an award for this year, 2024, due to his distinguished career, not just in academia, but also in with his experience in forensic odontology. He has a consultant firm, and he's also a veteran. He served in multiple command positions, according to this article from the American Academy of Forensic Sciences. So, he's a very respected scientist in his field. And he was in Peru a few weeks ago, and he gave his opinion about the Nazca mummies because he was invited. And he even said that he didn't get any compensation to get there. He just went because of curiosity, real scientific curiosity. And he had to say this after the press conference.
I'm going to call specimens real. There are humanoid characteristics in finding osteology, bone analysis, teeth analysis, say that these are human-like the ones that I've evaluated. There are some that are clearly not humans. Let me put it that way. But with everything in science, we investigated, trying to determine what we're finding in the physical world. We develop a hypothesis to explain what the physical findings are. Certainly at the earliest stages of investigation, we hope that we're invited to continue.
That's it. So Dr. John McDowell is confirming that the bodies or the specimens are real, they are biologic, and of course this is a preliminary opinion based on what he saw. He was invited to see the bodies as well, not just to watch the press conference as an audience member, and also he was invited to speak a little bit. You can find the video on YouTube. We're gonna, of course, give you the links to all this information. You can check on the description box below this video, and you will find the links where you can find all this. But when the mainstream media in Peru first say, yeah, we're gonna publish this open letter from Dr. McDowell for some money, and then after a while they say, oh no, we're not gonna publish it, it's not advertiser friendly, then it makes you think, right? It makes you think what happened. Like Joyce Mantilla said, maybe the Peruvian government is involved in censorship, in pushing newspapers and important newspapers in Peru like El Comercio and others to not publish this information. Why? Why are they scared to show the world what are these mummies that were found in Nazca? Well, we're gonna leave you the links, drop the links down there, Of course, subscribe, share this video, and I'm signing out. Until the next one. We'll see you on the next one, and as soon as we have any news about the Nazca Mummies, we'll share with you. As always, thanks